The United States winds down Kabul mission after helping evacuate 116,000 people in just over 2 weeks. The United States is a day away from ending its evacuation mission in Kabul, and this marking the apparent end of a 20-year Western attempt to create a stable democracy in Afghanistan. According to the latest figures from the White House, as of early Monday, Western forces evacuated 1,200 people out of the Afghan capital on 26 military cargo aircraft flights in a 24-hour period. Since the mass evacuations began on August 14th, approximately 116,700 people have been airlifted out of Afghanistan. About 122,300 people have been evacuated since the end of July, including about 5,500 United States citizens and their families. On Monday, as many as 5 rockets were intercepted by United States missile defenses near Hamid Karzai International Airport in Kabul, and the site where United States forces are sprinting to carry out final evacuation flights since the Taliban gained control of the country 2 weeks ago. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki said in a statement that President Joe Biden was briefed on the rocket attack, and also reconfirmed that commanders should prioritize the protection of United States forces on the ground. The Pentagon said Saturday that it had begun its retrograde process and the withdrawal of the U.S. service members. Pentagon spokesman John Kirby also said that less than 5,000 service members remain in Afghanistan, adding that the U.S. would no longer provide an exact number due to security conditions. On Monday, Kirby said the United States is communicating with the Taliban about the evacuation mission. John Kirby said during a Pentagon briefing, "Our commanders on the ground remain in communication with Taliban leaders around the airfield to deconflict and to prevent miscalculations and misunderstandings in the region, and so far that communication has been effective." When asked about the security situation, John Kirby described the threats as dynamic, but added that the United States will maintain the capability to protect ourselves and defend ourselves as we continue to complete the retrograde. And the State Department spokesman said on Saturday that approximately 250 Americans are still seeking evacuation. Over the weekend, the United States conducted 2 known drone strikes against ISIS-K members, believed to be involved in planning attacks against United States forces in Kabul region. The strikes followed a suicide bombing attack that resulted in the deaths of 13 American service members. The Pentagon said on Sunday that it was assessing the results of the drone strikes, following reports of civilian casualties. And we are aware of reports of civilian casualties following our strike on a vehicle in Kabul today, the United States Navy Captain Bill Urban, spokesman for United States Central Command, said in a statement. Captain Bill Urban also saying, "We would be deeply saddened by any potential loss of innocent life," he added. On Sunday, The President and First Lady Jill Biden traveled to Dover Air Force Base to meet privately with the families of the fallen United States service members, before observing the dignified transfer of American flag-draped caskets from a C-17 military cargo plane to a vehicle. A dignified transfer is a solemn process in which the remains of fallen service members are carried from an aircraft to a waiting vehicle, and it is conducted for every United States service member killed in action. It marked Joe Biden's first time attending a dignified transfer since becoming president. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin, and Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff Mark Milley, also attended the dignified transfer, along with U.S. Marine Corps Commandant General David Berger, the U.S. Army Chief of Staff General James McConville, Chief of Naval Operations Admiral Michael Gilday, and United States Air Force Col Chip Hollinger, who oversaw the military logistics of the transfer. The August 26 attack near the gates of Hamid Karzai International Airport, which killed 11 Marines, even one a Navy sailor and one Army soldier, and is under investigation.